Hey everyone, welcome back to Poplar Preparedness. We got a lot in this episode. We're going to be doing the power grid overhaul. We're going to be looking at what's going on with the PJM interconnect, but we got the big news coming out of Washington State. 3 power substations sabotaged on December 25th, which is Christmas Day, of course. We have a lot of people, 14,000 homes went without power because of that. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about the updates from the PJM interconnect. They are that is from Illinois all the way over to New Jersey, up to New York State, down to North Carolina and Tennessee. They are being very transparent, and a lot of the information provided on their website, so that will hopefully give you an insight on what's going on over across the United States. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. Let's jump right into it. This video is brought to you by Genesis Gold Group. Jonathan and his team are great about helping you transition. Some of you have already made that transition with them from your stocks and bonds over to vaulted gold and silver. Now, if you can pull your money right out of your IRA or 401k and put it into your vault at home, that's probably preferable. You can talk to Genesis Gold Group about that. They do have some products that you can purchase from them in bulk, but this is mostly focused in on IRAs and retirement funds. Jonathan can help you make that transition, answer all your questions. You can check his phone number out or check out their website down in the description down below. All right, so on Christmas Day, 2 Tacoma public utilities substations were burglarized, as some of the websites are saying, and one Puget Sound energy substation was also burglarized. The problem is they're saying burglary, but nothing was stolen. No intent to steal anything seems to be what happened. They keep saying vandalized, but the simple fact is that these power substations were intentionally attacked in order to shut off power. Intentionally attacked during a winter storm to shut off power. Now, I'm not going to speculate on who this is. Washington State and Oregon has had historically a whole bunch of people out there who hate, fossil fuels and are attacking power stations and stuff like that. But the simple fact is, since the beginning of the year, we've had over 80 attacks on power substations in the United States. In the first 8 months of the year, over 80 attacks on power substations. There is an organized attempt to attack power substations and degrade the capacity that we have in our grid to run power. And when we have these critical moments where our power grid is under extreme stress, we're seeing these attacks seem to be targeted and more amplified. That is very concerning. What is happening? Why isn't anyone doing anything about this? Why are they not tracking down these perpetrators? Why don't we have names and people on the stand? With the PJM interconnect, let's look over at the Illinois to New Jersey and that whole area in the East Coast. Pricing has degraded for megawatt hours, basically from $100 per megawatt hour, which is very high, emergency pricing, has now gone up to $167 per megawatt hour. It has degraded across the entire PJM interconnect. Everybody needs power, and there isn't enough power to go around, which means prices are spiraling upwards. Wholesale prices for electricity are just jumping up and up and up. Everyone who has the capacity to generate electricity is generating all they can. To give you a general idea, the forecasted peak for today is 114,000 megawatt hours. That's how much the PJM interconnect is expecting to have demand for. Tomorrow, it's expected to go up to 117,000 megawatt hours. That is an increase of 3,000 megawatt hours. Where's that extra 3 gigawatts? Where's that power going to come from? Just to give you an idea of where our power is coming from right now, in the PJM interconnect, 34,000 megawatt hours are coming from nuclear plants. 35,000 megawatt hours are coming from gas plants, natural gas plants. And that is under serious pressure because, of course, we have the freeze-ins happening where we have pipes all over the United States freezing shut. The wellheads are freezing shut and gas is not coming out of the ground like it should be. And then 33,000 megawatt hours are coming from coal. And if you add those up, you realize real fast that you're well over 100,000 megawatt hours with coal, gas, and nuclear. There's not much else providing power to the grid. We are extremely heavily reliant upon the coal and the gas to make up this situation right now. They got the coal fire plants firing on all cylinders. They have all the gas plants going as best they can, but the problem is we are rapidly depleting our natural gas supplies, particularly in New England. We're hearing rumors out there that Long Island is having a natural gas shortage. They have sent out notices to their customers saying, conserve natural gas. We have a natural gas shortage. Stop using natural gas. Well, Milwaukee, I've seen out there as well. I'm getting a whole bunch of emails from you guys forwarding power companies telling you to turn off your power, gas companies telling you to conserve gas out there, particularly in the New England area. I was saying that before, that New England area is going to be particularly impacted because there aren't enough natural gas pipelines going up into New England, even in a best case scenario, because they keep fighting against any new pipelines because pipelines are evil or something like that. And yet they keep shutting down all their coal plants and all their oil-fired plants up there. So everything is running off of natural gas, but they don't have enough natural gas. Do they have enough natural gas in storage up there? No, they don't, because they're against natural gas storage. I'm sorry, but this whole anti-energy mind disease that is happening out there is going to get a lot of people killed. And we're seeing this over in Europe. We're seeing this over in the United States as well. We're making really bad choices with our power grids, and we're suffering for those things now. We've taken a lot of our excess capacity offline, not in the name of efficiency, but in the name of saving the planet. And these situations are going to lead to a point where we have the grid on the brink of collapse, which it is right now. The PJM interconnect has not started switching off people with rolling blackouts. They haven't needed to do that yet, but we've heard a lot of reports down south where they were doing that in Georgia. They're doing that in northern Alabama. They're doing that in Tennessee. They're shutting it off for there's a football game or something like that. There's a sports game down there that they actually had to cancel or delay because of the power was off because they are having rolling blackouts. North Carolina, of course, has had rolling blackouts. I haven't heard of any of those in the last 24 hours. However, the power grid is under severe strain across the United States, and we're on the brink of things collapsing. Now, the weather is supposed to warm up later this week, so hopefully we will get relief from that. Hopefully the wellheads will thaw. We'll be able to get natural gas back out of the ground. Hopefully we'll have some time to restock New England with natural gas. Hopefully we will have enough time to get a lot of these units that should be shut down and under maintenance that have been rushed back into service. We'll be able to get back into maintenance so that we don't have any critical failures in the near future. And hopefully people stop attacking the power substations. All right, folks, please do keep your reports coming in. If you are getting something from your power company saying like, please shut off your power, or get a gas company, conserve gas because we are in shortage, you can email this directly to me at poplarpreparedness@gmail.com. And I will keep you updated on this situation as it continues to develop. As we hear word of people getting shut off or rolling blackouts, I will get that out to you as soon as possible so that you can plan things around. Keep your houses warm as you can with your budget, but realize that if your power gets shut off, you'll probably be off for about a half hour here in the United States before your power will come back on. Huddle up, get warm. Don't necessarily take too much drastic action, but after 30 minutes, if the power doesn't come back on, then you're going to have to start heating your home yourself with your emergency supplies. Hopefully it comes right back on, but that's generally what we're looking across the United States. They try not to shut you off for more than 30 minutes if there is a planned outage. If it's longer than 30 minutes, that means either a branch is taking down a power line somewhere or something more serious is happening. All right, folks, stay warm out there. Do what you can out there. look out particularly for people who are in need around you. If they're elderly or people who can't do things for themselves, disabled, please check in on them. Give people some phone calls. Make sure everyone is all right out there. All right, folks, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, you might want to check out this other video from me right here. I'll see you over there, or I'll see you later. Steve Poplar out.